When desire feels good, you're in a place of being ready for the next inspiration and the next and the next. When desire feels good to you, then you're on your path of living happily ever after. If you have something that you want, especially those desires that you have wanted for a while, and you have not been able to identify consciously a clear path to the receiving of them, a clear path to the manifestation of them, then sometimes, nearly always, you begin to feel discord. You call it impatience or disappointment, or even fear, doubt. Sometimes you feel blame of others, or unworthiness that it hasn't come to you, or irritation that the same kinds of things are coming to other people but not to you. And so when your desire doesn't feel good to you, if it doesn't feel good, you're not on your path. And it's not difficult to get onto your path, but it doesn't help to proceed with a vibrational stance that just isn't letting it unfold for you. Sometimes you just cannot get there from where you are. Sometimes you cannot get to where you want to be from where you currently are, but we're talking about your vibrational stance. And what we're really talking about is that sometimes you, fairly frequently, almost always, that what you are doing is you are wanting to get to a different place from where you are. You are approaching it from your physical, it's so nice to be physical, observational, it's so nice to have the ability to see and hear and smell and taste and touch, from this very tangible, manifest things into a reality where I and others can see them. So often you want it to be about something that is not parked in your garage yet, that you want to be parked in your garage. And there's an element of dissatisfaction within you as long as this beautiful new vehicle that you want is not parked in your garage. And in your awareness of its absence, you continue a vibration that makes it very difficult for you to find the path to it. And so we're not trying to talk you out of seeing and hearing and smelling and tasting and touching. We just want you to know that once you have identified that you want something, then using those senses to take score of where you are in terms of the manifestation of it is counterproductive. You just can't get there from there. So what we're really asking of you is something that is the most natural thing in the world to you, but you have practiced otherwise so it doesn't feel natural. What we're asking you to do is to think less specifically about the things that aren't working out the way you want them to, and think more specifically about the things that are working out the way you want them to. Rather than look at the problem and define it, and then attempt to solve it from your awareness of the problem, which is never something that will work out for you, because when you're looking at the problem, you're a vibrational match to the problem. You're perpetuating the problem. You are in the receiving mode of more of the problem. You have to find a way to identify the problem and then back off from your awareness of the problem and see it as a request for something different, and then find a way to be a match, a vibrational match, an emotional match to the new and improved that you are asking for. And that's really why you came. Not because things need to get done, and not because things are broken that need to be fixed, but because it's oh so fun to get to bring your awareness into an environment where you specifically and importantly choose what matters to you, and then you find the vibrational stance that lets the universe deliver it to you. When you get to witness that, what you're really witnessing is your personal attunement to your personal desires. And what most people are mostly witnessing is their personal attunement to a reality that already exists, to which they are having a knee-jerk response. So you kind of have to decide, am I a creator or a regurgitator? Do I create my own reality, or do I just keep observing what is and keep being a part of regurgitating more of that? So We have a few questions for you, not because we don't know the answers, because we have a very clear vibrational awareness of where each of you stands in relationship to what each of you desire. It's just perfectly clear. But the reason that we're going to ask these questions is because if you can frequently return to your vibrational knowledge, then what happens is you stop all the chatter that doesn't matter, that is preventing you from a clear and, more important, satisfying path to the unfolding of what you want. Do you understand that you are more than this physical body? Is it logical to you that you have been before this physical personality and that you will begin following this physical personality? That you are eternal, ongoing? Can you acknowledge that you are sourced, that there is a source of you who is in real time aware of you? That's really the question. A non-physical part of you, keenly aware of this physical part of you. So that means, can you accept that while you are here in this physical body, a part of you, that another part of you remains non-physical, and that we are all weaving in and out and in and out and in and out in the ongoing expansion, evolution, and continual existence of that which we all are? For expansion, your part is so essential to the equation. And for stability, our part is so essential to the equation. And vibrationally speaking, we are really all one. Can you accept that even though there's so much to see, so much to experience through your magnificent sensors and ability to translate vibration into meaningful life experience, that even though you have that ability to do that, can you sense that there is a whole vibrational world that is moving through you and around you and to you, that is really what is responsible for everything that you see? Can you accept that there is a vibrational world? And can you accept that this vibrational world matters? Can you accept that from that vibrational vantage point, your Earth continues to spin in its orbit in perfect proximity to other planets? And can you accept that that really is not something that any of you, no matter how wise you are, is really doing with your own physical mind? We're asking you, do you accept that there's more to this equation? And does it feel purposeful to you, or was it just sort of a lucky thing that turned out? A sort of random thing that just happened, and bam, perfection. We spin in our orbit, eon after eon after eon, in perfect proximity. How odd that must seem if you think it is random. But when you think about the purposeful existence of that which you are, and the importance of the continuing of that which you are, then can you see that the continuance of that which you are and we are, and that all that is really about new ideas calling energy forth into new time-space reality. Do you think that as you're here in this physical body, in this magnificent time and place, do you think that there's another realm somewhere else that is really more complete, more perfect, more finished, that you are striving to join? Yeah, we thought you might think that, but it's not like that. It's not like that. Instead, what's happening is this expansion that we all are is forward-looking with you. That's why you matter so much to the equation. You're out here on this leading edge, having first-time exposure to first-time surroundings and first-time exposure to first-time experiences, and you're coming to personal conclusions about what you prefer within it. And as you do that, you're launching these vibrational rockets of desire, which are the reason for the expansion of the universe.